Bear with me just a second. Trying to get this set up. Just give me a second or two here, trying to get things set up. Let me know if you can hear me. Just give me a second or two here, trying to get things set up. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh. Hang on a sec, we got some feedback. Too many devices going. All right. Say hello. Let me know who's here. Hello, Melanie. Hi, Carol. Glad you could join. Hopefully you can hear me and I don't have a whole bunch of static. All right. It is a warm one. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, okay? I had a little bit of static a bit ago, so I'm hoping that everything's okay. Quietly. Awesome. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate that. Hey, everyone. It is Shel Anderson from Stamp with Shel. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. You can find blog posts on my blog, shelscreativecorner.blogspot.com, and you will also find all my free tutorials there. Tonight we are doing we're going to learn together. How's that? I saw a card that was different. I'd never seen it before, and I wanted to give it a try, and guess what? I didn't have time. There just weren't enough hours in the day. So we are going to learn it together. So we are going to be using the Wanted to Say dies. These are the word dies that are in the catalog. So we're going to be using those. And you're going to need, don't worry about measurements. I'm going to put this on my blog. But for right now, I'll just call them out. We are going to do, I'm going to call it a pop-up Z fold. And this is 10.5 by 3.5, and we are going to score it at 3.5 inches, maybe if I can get a hold of it here, 3.5 inches and 7, but because I have the little scoreboard, I'm just going to flip it and do 3.5 again. Okay, this is our card base. Now, we are going to score these two end panels from the top right to the bottom left. So I know it's going to be impossible for you guys to see this. I'm just going to put that point in the track and rotate it. You will be able to see when I fold it. And I scored it wrong, of course. Never dull moment. That's okay. I said we were going to learn together, didn't I? Okay. Now let's see if I can do this one right. Bum, 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 bum. From the top right to the bottom left. Well, I'm going to use that again. All right, we'll get that out of the way, and we will fold our panels. And this is going to fold up there, like so. And then this one's going to fold in like so. And then this one, I got to be careful here because I messed up, remember, when I did my scoring. We'll see if we can get it right. Like I said, this one is our test project. Our second one, we should be pros by then. All right, so this is our pop-up card. Now, we need to decorate. Let's grab our paper trimmer. And because this is our learning card, I am using retired cardstock. Retired DSP. This is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And we are going to cut it corner to corner. And the same with this one. I thought this looked pretty easy, but it was pretty cool because it's different, right? All right. Now if we had some glue. So I cut another piece of white cardstock that I'm going to put in here just to firm it up a bit because I'm just using regular basic white. This isn't basic white thick. So that should firm it up a little bit. So there we have a nice place to write our greeting. And you guessed it, this is where these are going. So we're just going to pop on our triangles. Try to get our borders even. So you can see that this is going to be a really quick and easy card, but it's going to be a little bit fun for the recipient. And this is a perfect card to get rid of some cardstock or I keep saying cardstock, DSP. And look for patterns in your DSP that you don't use. Like remember to look. You know how you sometimes you get a pack of DSP and there's a couple of sheets in a pack that you're not real fond of? Well, take a look at those. Pull them out. Look at both sides. Because this card is small, I would suggest small patterns. Okay. So there's how that's going to fold up. I'm going to burnish these folds a little better. And for this one, I just cut out the happy birthday. And I think I'm just going to glue it on one side and let the other side dangle. And I just used a scrap of blueberry bushel that was in my scrap box. And birthday. I'm wondering. Now I think I'm going to put them both on the same side. If this is a little too flimsy for your liking, you could always mount it on a piece of cardstock and just attach it to one side. All right, and we can embellish that up. I'm not going to do too much with this card. This is just our learning card, okay? And if you wanted, it would stand up, but it's just a fun card. All right, now we're going to go on to our real card. And when I saw that card, I had an idea, and I thought we could make it bigger. So this piece is 12 by 4. and we are going to score it at 4 and 8. And the same thing, we are going to put one corner in the track and go from top right to bottom left. I did it again. Can you imagine? I need to draw a line on this scoreboard so I know that I'm in the right track. My big one has a line on it. There we go. That's a little better. And then the same with this one. From there to there. Make sure we're straight. Well, I jumped the track. I'm going to flip this over so I can put the point in there. Make my life easier. There we go. All right. Here's a little tip. If you jump the track, just rub the cardstock where your score is, and it'll be less noticeable from the other side. All right, so this one is the same, only different. Now, let me get this straight. We are going in. And we are going, let's see if I can get this one straight. There we go. Score that. And the more you work on those scores, the better it's going to be. The easier it's going to move. I think I might even do this one in both directions. Just so. I just got a dab of glue on there. All right, now same thing on the other side. We're going to fold this in. Super easy as long as you get your scores right. See this one, I need to play with this corner a little bit to get it to bend right. There we go. That way, and we will fold it back this way. Hello, Miss Michelle. Glad you could join us. All right, where are we at? There we are. So this is the way it folds. I need my glue eraser because I've got little chunks of glue all over here. All right, now we have 4 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 DSP this time. And we are going to do the same thing. Pop it in. Here's a little tip for you. If you ever put DSP in your paper trimmer and just pulled it down and you've buggered up the corner, I've done it more than once. So start, like bring your arm down and then go one way and then the other from the center, and you won't mess up your corners. All right, so same thing as last time. We are going to put on our triangles. And I think I like this bigger card better. It's a little more substantial. And you notice that I did not put a panel on the inside of this one, like I did the last one. That's because I'm going to do something different. There we go. And same thing over here. This would be cute with so many different stamp sets. You could use the Gone Fishing bundle. You could use the Hey Chuck bundle. That would be super cute. Or, wow, what other bundle could you... Oh, the Zany Zoo. The opportunities are endless with that set. I'm losing my voice, and I don't know why. Guess maybe it's just because I haven't done a lot of talking. All right, so there we are. So far, so good. Now, remember I said I wasn't going to put a panel on? I'm going to mount it on a panel. Just to be different. Just to have a little border around there. So I'm going to put the adhesive on the back side of this one. Quite a storm today, eh? I don't believe I've ever seen it get so dark so quick. All right, so now we have a little border around our card, which makes that pop. All right, and it also stabilizes the card as well, right? All right. Now we're going to do some stamping. I have a piece of scrap here, and we are going to use the sea turtle. And this stamp set is a reversible stamp set. Some of you know what that is, and I am sure there are some of you that do not know what that is. So I'm here to show you. We are going to load our paper in here on my messy Stamparatus. There we go. And there are two sides to your stamp. The textured side that we stamp with, and the smooth side that we typically don't stamp with. We are going to put smooth side down, and we are going to stamp with the smooth side. Don't want it to move. Using Granny Apple Green. Which is just going to give it a nice base color. Okay, and now I am going to clean that stamp. And pick it up, lay it right back down, pick it up, and I'm going to use, I'm going to try Pretty Peacock. I don't know what that's going to look like, but we're about to find out. If it's too terrible, we can always stamp it again. And then right back down over the top. And this is going to give us a 2-color turtle. Check it out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. If you look in the catalog, there are a few stamp sets that are reversibles. And this is how they are intended to be used. All right, we're going to peel that off, get this out of the way. And unfortunately, I have to do Carol's favorite thing, which is fussy cutting. And I'm just going to do this really quickly. I'm not going to be too fussy with it. And while I'm doing this, I want to encourage you all to check out the Stampin' Up! Website. They have released a new kit today. This is kit month where there's up to 30% off all kits. So if there's any kits that you have your eyes on, I would suggest that you buy it now. And the new one they released today was one that's Christmas tags, which is super cute. So check it out on the website and buy them while they're on sale, because everybody likes a good sale. Do you guys have any questions while I'm doing this fussy cutting? Thank you, Melanie. I guess we just never know till we try, right? I will show you what I did earlier. This one I did before the video, and this was Old Olive Solid with Garden Green on top, and I did not like it. It was too muted. He looked like he was ready to croak. I wanted something a little more vibrant. Another thing I should mention is I posted, there's an online, card class to go that I just have going for the first half of August. I will show you the stamp set while I've got my mind on it. It's posted on my blog. Let me find it. I'm terrible with names, and I didn't think to print the class details, but you guys, if you're interested, you can go to the blog and have a peek. It's not a bundle this time, it's just a stamp set. If I can find it. Holy moly, Carol, what's the name of the stamp set? I flicked through this catalog and haven't found it yet. It's the sketchy one with the plants. What is it called? This is terrible. There it is. Softly Sketched. This set here. This is my next card class to go. It's beautiful. So if you're interested in that class, the details are on my blog, and I need payment for that by 14th of August. All right, we need a greeting. Something, just something. Sending Smiles has some greetings. Oh, it's Smiles Across the Miles. Why not? That's a good one. If I can find it. Smiles, no, that's birthday wishes. Smiles across the miles. We will use this one, and I think I'm going to use Garden Green ink. And I need a block. And you do not have to be in Winnipeg to take that class. Anywhere in Canada can take that class. Hopefully she's straight. There we go. All right, paper trimmer. And could I have chosen a more warped piece of cardstock? I probably could have, but hopefully we get it straight. And we don't, so I'm just going to do a wee bit of fussy cutting. There we go. That'll do. That will do. All right, so I am going to put my turtle here, and I'm going to put this here. But I think I'm going to glue this flat just so I don't have to worry about that. Just like that. And this guy is going to go on some dimensionals. I guess these are paper pumpkin dimensionals. Now, let's see. I think I will put his lower half on dimensionals. A little bit more room there than on his upper half. Well, if I could get this apart. All right. Now we should have a little bit of blingy blingy on this one, seeing as we're actually completing this card. Let's see what we can find. Don't want pearls. Glossy dots. No. Tinsel gems. Maybe those. Let's have a gander at those. This pack is opened. See what that looks like. That looks okay. I'm going to put a big one there. And a big one there. I'm going to use 3 big ones on this one. Smiles across the miles. That was the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. How cool is that? All right, so that's the one that I kind of modified a bit from the original. And then this one was the original, which is the smaller 3.5-inch version. So I will post these cards tomorrow, maybe later tonight, just depends. I gotta get my husband some supper first. Anyway, by tomorrow you will have the measurements for these, and you will now have the video and the video replay in case you want to figure out how I did it wrong on both cards, but they all turned out okay. Super easy, super different. That's what I liked about it. It's simple, but it's different. Anyway, that's my cards for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys coming and joining me. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will get these things posted for you ASAP. Thanks, ladies. Bye-bye.